in the car.
Greasy.
Greasy. I ate a lot of popcorn. We just got out of watching Twisters. I'm trying to be like Glen Powell in the movie. Woo! I have a YouTube channel. We're storm chasers. If you feel it, chase it. And this ain't my first tornado. Woohoo! About the level of cheese you should expect. I think Jaby enjoyed it more than I did.
I did enjoy it. I thought I had fun with it. It was a fine film. It was definitely a cheese to the max, like a can of cheese.
Oh, like way less classy than a fondue.
The cheese in a can that you spray?
Yeah.
It had like this throwback 80s vibe, and a big part of the reason I wanted to watch this in theaters was because I found out it's shot on Kodak film, and I was like, well, shit. That sounds cool. And so when I found out this was shot on film, I'm like, well, I gotta see that. And I gotta see if I can tell the difference. Afterwards, I was like, I can't tell the difference. But it definitely had a quality to it that felt like an 80s movie or early 90s, if that makes any sense. So I suppose there was some kind of an effect, some kind of qualitative effect by it being shot on film. I feel like no one's gonna know that. It's more of a subconscious feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I think stylistically I was kind of like, oh yeah, it feels kind of throwbacky and retro-y, especially in the beginning. I really enjoyed what you're going there for. You're going there for tornadoes, for the Twisters. But you know what I missed? Cows. That's what I missed.
God damn, the Grove is charging $15 for parking. Wow. It's worth it for Twisters.
The tornadoes were really cool. When Kristen and Vivian watch this, hopefully we'll get them back.
My parking, and it's still saying $15, is that correct?
Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go ahead and change the price to $5.
Thank you so much.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you. Twister.
The music was fun. I think Kristen's gonna enjoy the music because she's a country music girl at heart. Glen Powell, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I said as soon as we came out of the movie theater, I'm like, that's like the first proper movie star we've gotten in a while. He's definitely got like a movie star charisma quality to him.
He looks like a movie star, you know, with that chiseled jawline. He just carries himself so well. Even when he starts off as being the kind of dickish guy, he's like that lovable asshole. Then later on, you're just like, I don't know. I think I like you. Daisy Edgar-Jones was great as well, and so the chemistry between the two of them was really fun.
There's a big plot hole in the film. I call it a plot hole. Glen Powell's character is a YouTuber. He's live streaming to YouTube in the middle of the film, and he's like, all right, we're doing this. And he pops the music on, and I'm like, YouTube would have shut that shit down right then and there. They would not allow your live stream to continue. Plot hole. The visual effects was decent enough. I mean, you know, you're watching it on the big screen. It looked good. I was just shocked at how sold out the film was. Like, we had to drive far away to go watch it and get decent seats. There was definitely like, there's like a cheese to the movie. A writer from the 80s got in a time machine and showed up in 2024 and wrote this film because it had those beats like a film from 1988. I like that quality to it because it's a cheese you can enjoy, like cheesy Doritos.
It's very predictable. This movie is so predictable. There was nothing where I was like, wow, I didn't expect that to happen. Like every single beat played out exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah, but it was fun.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, is it a great movie? No, it's not. But it was a fun film that I feel like it's a party movie. If you go watch with your friends or whatever, it's gonna be even more enjoyable. I recommend it just for that factor alone. This is definitely a movie theater movie. There's definitely a charm and a heart to the whole thing. It doesn't reference the first film, but it seems to be respectful of it, if that makes any sense at all.
Agree. One thing that I had read about, which watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's so true. Not a single mention of global warming.
Well,
like, what is going on here? There's like so many tornadoes. Towns are getting ripped up.
Getting wrecked.
I'm
like you'd think the Earth is mad.
Why are you still living here? What is going on? This is terrible. Those are thoughts that were running through my head. But obviously this movie isn't meant to be realistic.
It's casting a wide net. You could tell the demographic is very, very wide when you watch this, and it's perfect. I'm glad it didn't bring up global warming. It's not that kind of movie. If you want to extract that message from it, you got it.
That's a good point, actually. They're not trying to limit their audience. It's not trying to, like, have any agenda other than fun. Welcome to the tornado. You'll get it when you watch the movie.
How did you feel about the music in the movie?
Yeah, I liked it for the most part. Sometimes I found it a little bit distracting because there was, like, a lot of lyrical music, like pop music at times.
Yes.
But I enjoyed quite a bit of it. There was also like a lot of really fun country music as well.
I enjoyed the country music. I enjoyed the movie score music. But there's a number of lyrical pop songs I was just like, what are you doing in here? Let's go away. It was just as stinky as the guy who sat next to me.
Oh, you had a stinky guy next to you.
Yeah, he stank. He smelled so bad. He smelled like hippie.
But this movie stank just enough, like a delicious canned cheese. Glen Powell, like, he is the, like, specimen of male. When you look up, like, what is a strong, healthy male specimen in the dictionary, you probably find a picture of him, like square jaw, tall, muscles, blonde.
He would be the second example underneath Jaby.
Wow!
This car's getting really close. This is Los Angeles driving for you. Like, yo!
Biker gang. Oh, shit.
They're not gonna get mad at you.
Feel it. Chase it. Story.
Hold on. I think I just saw a billboard of someone I used to date, that's all.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, that might be the case.
Jaby's been around.
The story's fine enough. Like I said, it really feels like it's borrowing from 80s films. And so in that respect, it's cool. It does a decent job of having a beginning, middle, and end, and characters go places and have their arcs. I feel like, you know, there's a decent amount of character arcs in the film.
I would agree.
I was surprised at how captivated I was by the acting from, what's her name?
Daisy Edgar-Jones.
Daisy Edgar-Jones. One scene in particular where I was like, what? What is this? No! I didn't sign up for this feeling. I had a moment in the movie thanks to her. That was it, though. Any other moments in the movie that's supposed to be a moment that resonates with you, like emotionally, you're just sort of laughing. You're like, all right.
Yeah, she's really good. They had some good actors. I also enjoyed the lady who played her mom. It was a fun theater experience. It's not unique. It's not like, oh my gosh, this was the most amazing, unique film I've ever seen this year.
Okay, but you know what? I want to give it credit for something though. When you've watched enough disaster films, you get used to things just being like mind-numbing. It's just destruction. And this film does have like its montage of destruction, but it still made an effort to have characters and heart and all that stuff. And so I think it wins because of that. It still was like trying to have a story throughout the movie. And so I want to give it credit for that.
Yep, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yep, I appreciate that. This is the end of the video. Hope you enjoy.